Members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great. For those who follow Spiritual Encrypted Encounters here on YouTube, those who follow my Facebook group, Spiritual Encrypted Encounters, and those who follow my showreel TikToks under ABCS895. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody is doing great. Tonight's uh, show is about DDN, Disembodied Demonic Nephilim, Shapeshifter slash Skinwalkers. We're going to talk about that in depth tonight. For those who tune in, you go to the chat. Okay. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. How you doing, Sister Abigail Swade? Hope you're doing great tonight. Decided to do it early live tonight, Brother Exuberance. How you doing, Brother Exuberance? I was gonna do live earlier, but I joined Whoopden for like about an hour on his podcast or YouTube. So I was there for a little bit with him. He was sharing that the picture that I got from the trees of the what seems to be a possible Bigfoot and a possible lycanthrope. What we call the disembodied demonic Nephilim. There was some people in his chat that wanted to know a little bit more in depth. How you doing, Brother Whoopden? A little bit more in depth about the Shapeshifter Skinwalker of here of Central Texas. All right, brother, that's fine. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I just showed up and I just went there to do a live with him. So I think there was a what he considers a troll there, trolling him, and I told the troll he was more welcome to come and join, uh, to come here to Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. I don't know who this troll was or anything like that, but he wanted to know more about the Shapeshifter Skinwalkers. I'm sharing to some of the groups I normally share real quick, brothers and sisters. Okay. Here we go. I don't know cousin Jesse's gonna join tonight or not, but I will send him a link just in case he does decide to show up. I know he'd been feeling sick, stomach virus. I'll send him a link whether he wants to join or not. I hope everybody is having a pleasant evening tonight. Yeah, I figured I might as well just go early, do this show early. I know sometimes I've been staying up late, and which sometimes I don't get no rest at nighttime. Uh, so I sleep most of the time during the day. Which if I want to do something during the day, I can't. The weather. With this getting cold at nighttime and stuff, feeling all the aches and pains from military injuries. When I was in the military, so as you get older, you feel all that. Anything that that might have happened to you when you were younger. As you get older, you feel all those aches and pains. I've been doing pretty good, Sister Abigail. Just resting up. Uh, that's all I've been doing, resting up. Rest. I had a good day's rest today, so I'm kind of wide awake right now. I want to talk about this DDN Shapeshifter Skinwalkers. Uh, this disembodied demonic Nephilim, brothers and sisters, of my experiences of what I've witnessed and experienced. And I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about nobody else or what other people believe or what they read in the Bible or what somebody told them or what somebody else said. I'm talking about out of my personal experiences of what I've witnessed when I've encountered them because I've had my experiences with them. They are very conniving, in which they're very devious. You can try to block what's in your mind, but they already know what's in the spirit. The spirit knows the spirit. That's how we're able to identify when somebody has a good heart and when somebody has a bad heart, because the spirit knows the spirit. So they, as they are in disembodied form, they have the capabilities to know what's in your heart. They know if you have a heavenly love foundation. They know if you truly believe in Jesus Christ, such as they will know if you don't, if you're perpetrating, or if you have a spiritual opening, whether it be a fear, unforgiveness, hatred, vengeance. They know these things, because they're in spirit form. So the spirit knows the spirit. How you doing, cousin Jesse? There he is, right there. So,
Hello, everybody.
so, you know, I got this one today, cousin.
Cool.
The Batman one. Uh, so, like I said, I'm not talking about anybody that's writing a book of what they might think it is or whatever, or anything like that. I'm talking about HCS experiences here in Central Texas. That's what this is about. Spiritual encrypted encounters is the experience that I've experienced, right? Uh, my truths of my truths, my pains, um, my spiritual battles of what I've encountered here in Central Texas, not just in Central Texas, just basically all around the world, because it's something that's not just localized in one location. They're in spirit form, so they can travel anywhere wherever they're needed or summoned, should I say. That's what some people do, is some of these things. They show up. They show up to do whatever they're summoned to do. Or if they see you as a spiritual threat, they'll come to where you live. If your home is not being spiritually protected, they will enter. Even if it's uninvited, they will enter. If you have a spiritual opening, your home is not being protected. What I mean by that is, as you have to bless your home, cleanse your home, they'll always find a way in. You know, the thing is, we're not supposed to fear them. It's I'm just bringing the knowledge that this thing still exists. For the people that don't want to open themselves spiritually, right? That's on them. I'm just saying that these things exist, and the reason I talk about them is how to handle the situation, how to be able to overcome them. You know, it could be in somebody's face, right in front of them, and they're not going to see it because they're in DDN form, which will mean disembodied form. They could be right beside them, but they can see it because they're in spirit form. Sometimes they do manifest that you're able to see these beings, in which when they manifest, they look real. They look like you or me, something that's in a beastly form. And if you give them the belief that they're real, then that's the opening it uses to come up against you spiritually, in which you might not ever see them again in the manifestation they took, but they will come and target you, try to attack your vessel, your body, your spirit, and try to go to your house and infiltrate your home because you gave it a spiritual open up belief. Like I said, they know how to play. They've been doing this for centuries, for a very long time, playing this game of cat and mouse. That's what it is, basically. They've been doing it so long that they just laugh about it. They make fun of you and me, of our how we speak. Because they've seen many of us of our nationalities throughout the centuries. I'm more sure they deceived many of how should I say, our people throughout the centuries. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about now, about the moment. What do you do when you encounter something like this? My words to you, but of course, the one thing that's more important than everything is I always place Jesus Christ first. As you place Jesus Christ first, you have your heavenly love foundation, in which you have no spiritual openings because you've already asked God for forgiveness and forgiven people, in which you're blessed with the spiritual gifts of discernment. So everything that you showed, whether spiritually through your dreams, is for you to prepare for what's coming ahead. Because how he teaches us. He teaches us what's what's coming ahead before it even happens. That you're going to encounter certain things. But tonight we're discussing, going in depth about the DDN, disembodied demonic Nephilim. I'm more sure they are called many other names throughout the centuries because in every country they got a different name for them. Uh, but that's what they do. That's how they infiltrate. So long somebody can believe whatever name they want to call themselves, and they believe in, give them some kind of belief. I mean, you got people that gift them things, thinking that this thing, this DDN or Bigfoots, they're out there gifting them, making little altars for them, and worshiping them and stuff in some kind of sensible way. That's a spiritual opening. Just by that, they're gifting them things and making little altars for them, like talking about they're my family, they're my pack, they're my this, they're my that. No, they're not. They're the children of the Watchers. There are the same ones that was destroying mankind in the times of Noah, that was eating anything of the flesh, as there were the Nephilim at one point in time. Family doesn't eat family. They were literally eating people. I believe that's where they get the term FIFO, FIFO, FUM. I smelled the blood of an Englishman. They were everywhere. They were everywhere, right? Uh, that's what they are. So no, they're not your family. They are the DDN. They take many manifestations. One of the manifestations, maybe I should have put it out there, is one that everybody knows of, which would be the manifestation of a shadow figure. When they manifest that way, they can be very tall. Very tall depends, depends the size of your fear, I guess you could say. Because that's what they dwell on. That's what they focus on. If you have the fear of just about of everything, well, man, with that much fear, they might turn into giants, right? It goes by the not by the fear, but they know what's within you. They know what openings you might have. They know exactly what to do to come up against you because they can sense your spirit. How you doing, Mr. Anderson? I hope you're doing great tonight.
Hey cousin, there's a there's a guy on there's a guy on TikTok that's been gifting this thing that he thinks is a Bigfoot on a rock. So this fool went out there and camped right by the rock and had to call for backup to get taken out of there because it attacked him while he was in the tent.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was gifting it for. He's been gifting it for like a year or so, and he decided to go spend the night out there to see what would happen. And he got attacked, man. He had to call for backup to get him out of there. He left everything there. He just took himself out of there. My friend, my ass.
Which guys is? Where was this at?
It was on TikTok, man. There's a guy that's been doing videos that he's been leaving stuff on a rock, and he goes back the next day, and what he take,
You're
what
talking
he
about
gives.
the guy that he said there was a Nephilim up in the cave or something like that, where there's a rock.
Well, it was a rock, and he's been leaving gifts, and whatever he gives, when he goes back the next day, it's been replaced with something else. And so he finally decided to stay the night out there to see what it was. And while he was sleeping, that thing was running the hand like that over the tent, and he touched the hand. The next thing you know, man, it got really, really aggravated, I think. So he had to make that call, and they had to come rescue him, man. He left his tent and everything out there, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man, about that.
I was
I
laughing,
think
man, because he was
a lot
scared
of
as
stuff
well.
on TikTok. There's a lot of the stuff is staged, man. You know, they do it
Yeah,
for
I
the
just thought it was
views.
funny for sure. I just thought it was funny
Yeah,
because he
I
said that it
mean,
was his friend. Fred my
trust me, if
ass.
you could be out there by himself and he had so many spiritual openings, you know, that's one thing that I noticed that I really want to see get caught on the camera or seen the camera. So there's a lot of things on TikTok that's staged. You could literally stay. So when somebody say it's a Bigfoot, you could tell it's a person in a costume, in a baggy costume. I mean, but what they do is they try to manipulate the video that is there, and all of a sudden it's gone. But it's like they did something to the video where they mess with the time of it. You know, you see a lot of that on TikTok. Most of the things that I see there is like I haven't really seen nothing legit there. Actually, it's just people pretending like. Well, so you get some people doing shows dealing with ghosts and that they're running to something. You could tell it's a person in a costume or a person wear makeup. You know, it's like I really don't see TikTok too much. I mean,
Let me
yeah,
tell you,
I would only
the
imagine what they say about my videos. You know, if they were to
guy
ever see them, they probably say, "Man, this guy got some weird stuff. How come he doesn't look real?" Well, because his spirit is not supposed to look real. His spirit is supposed to be just that, a spirit in disembodied form. When you talk about a
yeah,
spirit, you would think of elementals. The manifestations that a spirit could take could be that of like an elemental, a fire, a smoke, a vapor. Uh, those are what's the manifestations the spirit can use.
yeah, I just thought it was funny que se cagó para adentro. Just thought that
Yeah,
was funny.
it's all bull crap. There's videos they do that for the views, man. You know, most of those TikTok talkers, they do it for the views, man. I mean, and the gullible people, and there's a lot of AI now that can add to it that it's ridiculous.
I started
That
sending it to you so you could laugh at it, man, because I was laughing
uh,
at it.
uh, I've seen a lot of those, man. Uh, where you know when they're having their lives and there's somebody from another country where he's in a hospital and there's a lot of ghosts and they're showing all these people dressed up and as ghosts and pretending to be some kind of phantasm spirit and stuff like that. But you could tell it's a person. You know, a lot of fake videos out there. Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. How many of those video agendas were they doing? I know we're getting off the topic a little bit. Were they doing against Trump when the elections were happening? How many people were making videos that Trump was going to lose and that Trump this, Trump that, and guess what? It backfired. Yeah, but
Like,
there's a lot of fake videos out there, man. That,
I
that
just,
that guy wasn't even in danger. You know, he had no scratches, he had no marks. He was in danger at all. If it was something that was going to make contact with him, there was a spirit. It would have made contact with him. So you know, I didn't even see the video just by hearing what he was saying. Is like I already know that he had nothing, no physical marks on him or nothing. They do it for the views.
Yeah, like I
I
said, I just
mean,
thought it was funny.
views is money on TikTok, cousin Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
No,
a
I
lot of
know. I know. Like I said, I just thought it was funny.
yeah. I mean, it's like I mean that's what you get when you look at TikTok. It's funny stuff, but it's staged, man. A lot of I mean, not to be a party pooper scooper, but it's staged. You could tell it's staged. You've seen those videos where the guy get this girl the girl caught with another dude cheating on the dude and all this stuff, or vice versa, where they're supposedly cheating on each other to catch them with another couple. All that stuff is staged. I think there's some videos where there's a guy pretending to be a bounty hunter and he captures people and all that. All those are just staged for views. So many things that are staged nowadays. But all that is just there to throw you off from the reality of things. I'm more sure there's nothing happened to the guy. That the guy is okay. That there's not a single scratch on the guy. You remind me of those TV shows that I don't watch. The guy with the bifocal glasses, the Ghost Hunter. What's the name of that show? With the guy with the
Cold.
bifocal. Yeah. What was the name of the guy with the bifocals?
Remember?
That he bought a house and he called it the Demon House, and there was nothing. There was that they burned the house because there was something evil in there, and that he kept part of the house or some crap. All those people, man. The things, the shows that they have is all staged. Is all hoaxed. They're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing when you encounter certain things of the spirit. They do the opposite, but like I said, it's scripted. It's doing for the views. They do it for the views when it's scripted. hmm
Think you
So when you're trying to
threw
put out some real, real things out there, people are not buying it because they're used to seeing fake shit. Excuse my language. Fake shit, fake people, and they think that in order for them to see, like for example, a DDN or Shifter Skinwalker, it's going to be somebody in a costume, right? Because that's what they used to seeing. Everything that they get see on YouTube, on TikTok, is literally people in freaking costumes, and they say they think it has to look like that in order for it to be real, when that shit's staged and fake as hell. No, and that's one of the things that started happening not too long ago, but it had already been happening for a while, but it just got out of control. And now, add to the bullshit, you got this AI crap where people are creating certain things and trying to make it seem it's some kind of monster, or somebody's ringing a doorbell, or there's a monster in their basement, but it's all AI generated. It's how do people expect to get to the truth if they got all this fakery, all this bullshit within the social media outlets, deceiving people? You'll be surprised how many people believe the stuff that is being shown is real. You'll be surprised. That's a lot of people, man. A lot of people that believe uh, that stuff is real. I think I seen one with a Llorona. You could tell it was even La Llorona. You could tell it was AI generated or something, but it was no Llorona. Then you got those guys from Mexico doing those shows where they're pretending it's a witch or a lechuza, and you could tell it's somebody that's acting to be something like that. It's just crazy. But I know a lot of people watch those for the shits and giggles.
yeah, el
I know they
payaso.
do, they do have a lot of views, but they're
Yeah,
being
that
yeah.
they call that dude el payaso. Welcome, Christian Pike. How it lives.
Yes, that's why. Like when I do my show, I see people come here sometimes talking about, well, so and so says this, so and so. I said, I don't know these so and so people that you're talking about. I just know what I do here on my show. You know, if you want to continue to listen to so and so, go ahead. But they come in here trying to drop names of people I never heard of because I've never spoke to them or nothing like that. It's like, who are they? What are you talking about, dude? They come into my live feeds uh, trying to bring other people's names and groups. I don't even know who the hell they are because I've never heard of them before.
Well, I wasn't trying to do that, man. I apologize.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about other people in general that they come in here doing that all the time, or they come in here and they say, "Oh, they'll say, sorry, I'll catch the show later on. I'm going to sleep." I don't. What do you have to come in here all the time saying you're going to sleep every time? All you do is jump in just to say you're going to sleep. For that, don't even come on the show, man. I don't give a shit if you're going to sleep or not. You know, it's just for you to come and say that, just kind of like being disrespectful. Just to say that you're going to sleep. For that, don't even say nothing. Don't even come on the show. You're not gonna watch or you're not gonna tune in. Just don't come in and say nothing at all. If you got nothing good to say or to participate, why even come in and say anything at all? Am I right? I know that person comes almost every time we do a live does it says the same shit all the time. So I don't want to hear that shit, man. Well, you want me to tuck you in or something? You want Sarcias to tuck you in? You don't want Sarcias to tuck you in. You duck you in with a drop kick, man. You don't want Sarcias to tuck you in. He'll put you to sleep real quick. You do that the good old what's his name? Bruiser Brody kick and put you to sleep.
You said Bruce Brody.
You
Yeah,
won't have to
man.
worry about coming in here for about a week after that. Time about you going to sleep because you won't be knocked out for about a week.
And I met him up with a 2x4.
I'm just saying, man. There's some strange people. You know, you don't want Sarcias to tuck you in, and sure don't want Sarcias to wake you up.
Oh.
You flip you off that bed like a freaking flounder, man. And be flapping on the ground, didn't even know what the hell happened.
Mm. Oh yeah, he's spitting fire.
I'm just being honest. I'm the type of person that I see the shit. I don't say nothing. I don't really pay attention. I just go. I try to stick with the topic. But tonight, I am saying about the things what people do. That like, man, what the hell are you coming in here? I don't care. Well, you're gonna come in and say, uh, I'll watch a show later on tonight. I gotta go take a shit. Come in every day. It's like saying I will watch the show later on. I gotta go take a shit right now. I don't want. I don't care. If you want to take a shit. I don't care how many times you wipe or if you don't even wipe. I don't care about that. There's people like that, man. I used to tell the soldiers in the military. I said when you go to the restroom, how many times you wipe? And there's a guy that told me he wiped one time, and that was it. I said you don't wipe a second or third time to make sure is completely off of there. So no, I just only wiped one time, Sarge, to save toilet paper. So get the hell out of here. So you know that he's them Fruit of the Looms he got probably got dang skid marks on the suckers because you only watch one time.
That's crazy.
How you gonna clean your ass? Excuse my language. How you gonna clean your ass if you only wipe yourself one time?
Exactly. You got to have that not so fresh feeling.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying some of these people that come in here sometimes leave me flabbergasted. What do you call? What's the word? Flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah,
Flabbergasted.
flabbergasted. How you doing, Christian Pike? This is just a show here that we talk in general about a lot of things. I know I got a little bit off topic right now, but as you can see, I'm joking around a little bit right now. I'm just talking about some of the characters that jump into lobbies, come in and say certain things. Trolls be doing that a lot. That you have to. It's like they need a father figure for me to father aid to guide them a certain way or something. Yeah, it's a talk show format, and we do have open mic night uh, for whoever wants to share something, of their personal experiences. Tonight's topic is disembodied demonic Nephilim. That's what the DDN abbreviations for DDN is, and then it's Shapeshifter Skinwalkers, which you could look into anything dealing with the natives, the Shapeshifter Skinwalkers slash Wendigos that come with that. I do have some videos that I can show you all of what I'm talking about that I can share with you here tonight. Um, but yeah, I'm just talking a little bit of how some people are, like those guys that cousin Jesse's talking about those videos. I've seen the videos, man. And like I haven't got on a TikTok for a while because man, there's just some people there that they're out there, man. They're out there, not in the left field or right field. They're out there
Center
far
field.
out, far out. Not even the center field. They're way out there, man. They're completely lost, man. Like then there's nothing I can do for them if they're that lost or they're believing in all kinds of stuff, But that's a personal choice. I'm more sure people have some certain encounters, but there are some people that do have some very imaginary minds. There's a difference when you have an imaginary mind and you can say a story and you want people to believe your story. But one of the things when you say a story is you have to have some kind of proof, right? For people to believe your story, you got to have some kind of evidence or proof of what you're talking about. Like tonight, I'm talking about DDN shapeshifter skinwalkers. Guess what?
Yeah.
I do have evidence of this DDN shapeshifter skinwalkers of how they look here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters.
So Christian Pike, if you stick around, he'll answer your question because you said you really don't know what they are. If you stick around, you'll see pictures of them tonight.
Yes, brother Christian Pike. This here in Central Texas, where I live, in Temple, Texas, Killeen, Fort Hood area, because I used to be in the military. I would see a lot of them out there. Uh, I thought they were just located on the base because the base used to be native land at one point in time. When I used to train, was I was a tanker, but for about a year, I worked with S3, which is a center of operations where I would drive a PC and we set up a talk, which means it's a center of operations. We have to put a satellite or a big old antenna up in the air, but it's a center of operations, and that location will know where all the tanks are and all the equipment for the battalion are. So I would do that work for about a year, and we would set up on top of the mountain ridges. That's where we're set up. We got to go to a higher ground to get a better connection. So we were set up there in those higher grounds, and there was strange activity up there. Uh, there was an incident where it was raining. The generator, we have generators that gives us the power to the talk. The generator had run out of uh, gas, so I went out there to service the generator, and it was raining pretty hard. As I'm servicing, putting gas in it, I had already put the oil, so I'm putting the gas in it. There's rocks that are being thrown at me from behind a bush. I mean, big rocks. They're landing all around me, and one of them hits my Cavalier. I have my Cavalier. It bounces off, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I fuel up as fast as I can because these rocks are pretty good size. They're being thrown at me. So I'm thinking it's my NCO because it was just me and him that would do the night shift. So uh, when I went back inside the vehicle after I got the power back on, when I got the power back on, um, my NCO, he was in his BDUs, he was dry. So there's no way in the world it was him doing this, and he had a cup of coffee in his hand, you know. And I was telling him what happened out there, where something was throwing this rocks at me. That was one of the encounters I had on Fort Hood. That till this day I don't know what was throwing those rocks at me. The people that did the day shift, they ain't gonna be out there in the dark, in the pitch dark, waiting to play a prank on you like that because they're too tired from the day shift. So what they're doing is, there's a tent probably like 30 feet away, 40 feet away, where they're resting for the day shift. So I would do the night shift. Well, after that incident that night, the following morning, the sergeant major was upset. He was pissed off, and went over there to see what was going on because he was yelling. There was a big pile of manure of crap right by the tent, by his tent, where the soldiers stay. It was right there, a big old pile of crap. So since I was the lower rank, well, I got the honor of doing the detail of cleaning up the manure or that crap. It was massive, man. I've seen cow manure, I've seen cow poop, horse poop. It was none of that. It was massive. Uh, to this day, I don't know what did that, man. It was a big pile. The sergeant major was thinking it was a person, and I said, "That's no way. That's a person, and one person. It didn't look like human stuff. You could literally tell. All in all, was a big pile of stuff there. But there was always that connectivity up on top of the mountain ranges. Had an incident where I was in charge of Clabber Creek mountain range, and there was another NCO in charge of Pilot Knob, and there was a distress call saying that he was being attacked by something. So I went all the way from Clabber Creek to Trapnell in the Humvee in blackout mode. We finally made it there to the range. Now I had my pick handle because we didn't have no live ammo at that time. We wasn't allowed to carry live ammunition on us. So we go all the way up to the tower. And the guy the call that had this the distress call, he was barricaded himself inside the room up there on the top of the tower. He had the table, chairs piled up on it. The NCOIC in charge of that said was in charge of the tower just said for him to take the barricade off. Took it out, and the guy was scared. He was smoking very rapidly, cigarette after cigarette. You could tell something scared the crap out of him. Excuse my language. Um, he looked terrified. Looked pale from the face. Till we finally got to tell us what happened. He said he was going to the restroom outside the tower. There was a porta potty, so he was going towards a porta potty. And he said as he was looking down and looked up, he said he was standing in front of me, and they asked him what was it standing in front of you. He said, this is what he said. He said Sasquatch, which means Bigfoot. Sasquatch was standing in front of me and blocking the path, and I got scared and I ran all the way up there. He said he was coming at him, but he said he freaked out. He ran all the way up to the top. He said as he was going up to the top, that the Sasquatch slash Bigfoot was pounding on the tower. That the tower was moving. The towers are made out of steel aluminum or something like that, right? And he said the tower was moving a little bit as hard as it was being hit by it. So the NCOIC in charge of the detail for us guarding the towers sent him home because you could tell that he was freaking scared shitless. He sent him home. He had no use for him out there. This guy was petrified, man. He was scared.
Hey, Christian, questions, please put them in all caps so that he can see them. Thank you.
Christian Pike says, "So, do you believe that these strange occurrences were the result of spiritual activity?" Yes, I believe so. A lot of these locations, especially here in Central Texas, used to be the natives used to live. Well, there was different natives all throughout here, but the one that lived here in Central Texas at one point in time was called the Tankawans. In which a lot of the activity has to do with them. They were called dirty Indians because they would dress up with barely any clothes. Uh, but there wasn't into agriculture. They were actually just into meat. So there was always in the hunt. Deers. At one time, there used to be buffalo here in Central Texas. So hunt for buffalo, deer, or whatever kind of boar, whatever they could get. The way they will hunt, they'll wait for the animal to get near a cliff, and they will shove it off a cliff, you know, and get the kill. That's the way they like to hunt. Get something near the edge of something, and then just push it off. So when he lands, he breaks his legs or whatever, and then they go and just kill it or whatever. But one thing about this local natives who used to live here, they were kind of ballistic, in which they used to work with the U.S. cavalry horse with the regiment when they were in horses. There was a story where they would get the Tonka ones that were like their scouts. If somebody was wanted, like a Comanche or Apache, they would go to Tonka one to go find them and capture them because they were that good they were that good of trackers, and they would go to capture the Comanche or the Apache or whoever was wanted. Right. There was one story where the Cap soldier said that they had captured I believe if I'm correct, a Comanche, and he went looking for the Tonka ones, and he couldn't find them. And when he found them, uh, they were cannibalizing the Comanche. They were eating his body parts. I guess that guy was wanted dead or alive, but that's what they were doing. So a lot of the activity that we capture here is not just Shapeshifter Skinwalker. Another one would be the Wendigo because they move as fast as the wind. So because they cannibalized human flesh, so they have those abilities of Shapeshifter Skinwalker slash Wendigo.
Welcome up then. Who's a loser?
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say to you that it has to do with spiritual activity. I call them manifestations. It's where they can appear for a split milliseconds, maybe at times seconds, possible, maybe, yeah, within seconds to a minute they can appear, but at the same time they can disappear within the time frame. So they can move very rapidly, faster than the wind and the speed of light, I would say. But somewhere using those kind of that kind of element, they're able to move that fast. But when you see them, you're able to see their spiritual nature. You know, the manifestation there, whether they're using smoke, black smoke, which would be like a black spirit, a shadow figure, that they have those capabilities, or if they manifest to look like a lycanthrope slash werewolf slash what people want to call dogman. They have abilities to manifest to look what people call Bigfoots, trolls, demons, gargoyles. You know, they can manifest to whatever they want. No, I've seen them manifest into animals, into foxes, into a Saint Bernard. Seen them manifest into to a bird, as it manifested 4 different times. You know, they have many capabilities. So here we are, Ship to Skinwalker. Let me see if I can find something here to share with y'all, brothers and sisters. Uh, there we go. I'm going to share something with y'all of what I'm speaking of.
You're welcome, Christian Pipe.
What's up, cousin?
No, Christian Pike was telling you thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling better than I was yesterday. Whooped in. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Let me get to what I'm talking about. I'm going to show is a Christian Pike an example of what I'm talking about. How they have the abilities to manipulate things and how they manifest. I'm just trying to think which one I want to show them. But I will share one of them here with them. How they can change form and stuff like that. Uh, I think I'm gonna show them a live reel where it's actually on the move. What do you think, cousin?
Yep, showing a good one, man.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can hear you.
I think I want to show them the old one where break them in a little bit. Where the one that happened in Elms Grove, I think it's this one right here. Yeah, this is an old one right here. Wait up. Let me see if I can find the one I wanna. You can't see nothing yet, can you? Anyone?
No, nothing. Just me and you.
Okay.
You believe in aliens, Christian Pike? You know, there's no such thing as aliens. They're all demons.
Okay. I think here it is. I got one for you, Christian. There's an old one from all the way from Elms Grove Estates in Killeen, Texas. Like I said, I used to run into all these things when I was in the military. I served in the cab for about 8.5 years, which is quite a bit of time, you know. But I'm going to show you this. If it allows me to share it, can you see it there, primo?
Yeah, I see it.
There you go. This is I had to lower down the speed of the video in order to see what it was looking at me. Is that a good
No,
one?
yeah,
Because
you can
it
see
gives
it.
it a little bit more color. Okay, I'm going to let it run by itself. But pay attention right here, Christian. That's what I call a shaped skinwalker. That it manifested to look. Well, I call them DDN, because they're demonic in nature. But it's manifested to look into a beastly form. It's actually pretty tall, standing above the tree line, and it opens its mouth and closes it right there. Then it turns and looks away. I caught this when the sun was setting. I heard something near me, but I was able to catch the image of it. Let me slow it down, so you can see it better. I'm going to show you different phases of its face. There's
There's
one.
one.
It's showing the
No.
teeth, nose, the eye. That's the hair. Oh, it moved on me. There's the other one showing more teeth. And this is by a creek, by the way. Right there, you can see the grin, the teeth, the jaw.
The horns.
It's the head right here. It's showing nothing but teeth, like it's pissed off. It's going to open its mouth in a moment. Or, there you go. Right here, you see the
It
jaw,
do- it does
the
have
teeth,
horns, Sagittarius goddess.
and horns right
Yeah,
here.
two horns.
Disembodied demonic from DDN, aka Shapeshifter Skinwalkers, because they have the ability to shapeshift into anything. But right now, right there, he's got his mouth open, like really pissed off, uh, looking at me. Then he's gonna close it in a moment. But right there, look at the face. Does it look like it likes me being in the area?
It looks pissed.
It's pissed. There's another look of it. You see that? It's pissed. I think you can even see some of the tongue now. There it is again. It's showing more teeth. There's the ear. I'm just gonna push play now. It turns away and takes off.
It was a
Hmm.
good video, man. Had a lot of proof in there.
Let me go to the chat real quick. Let that run for a little bit.
Yeah, that's not cousin Jesse in a suit. I'm short.
You're working, Christopher Pike. You see, that's one thing when you have a story, but when you have the video to prove it, then it's a whole different thing when you have the proof, right? Because when you have proof, you can for all the naysayers that there is that these things don't exist and all this and there's a logical explanation. Well, there you go. Here's my logical video that the things do exist and they're amongst us. The question is, are they amongst us in the flesh or are they amongst us in spirit? I would say more is in spirit because there was a word that he said to me on this video at this time frame of the video. The word he said to me is marranito, which for you translate it to English, it means little pig. So it literally called me a little pig, man. But that's how tall it was. It was real tall. Yes, brother, I've encountered many things, or Sagittarius goddess. I've encountered many things in the spiritual realm. Lechusas, this being here, this lycanthrope beings, shadow figures, something that looked like a demon with like four horns on his forehead, looked like a dragon. I encountered that in Nolanville, Texas, during the day. I got a pic. I got a show reel of it that I can show you where it's standing. But I don't know if you can see the horns, but it's pretty tall. Sagittarius Garda says she sees it with the horns, primo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That one I hadn't showed that one, but I gave it more color so you could see it better. You know what I'm saying?
We have the truth and the proof here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Anybody that wants to see them just has to subscribe so they can come and see the proof.
Yeah, I got another clip of it with just the regular video. Let me see. Let me get to it. So every time I click it to a different video, you can see it there, primo.
Yeah, I see you right there.
Okay, here's the original.
I see the face right there. Look at that. Teeth showing and everything.
The other one I just gave a color, brother and sisters. There's the original right there. No, but that's a close up. I'll show you the one from a distance in a moment. Let's do a close up. The
I see it
sun was
right there.
setting. Yep.
There it is.
There he's looking. He's saying, "Are you my pappy?"
Ah, it's a Pepe.
There it is. He's pissed, showing the teeth. We get the one where he's got his mouth open, showing the cuernos. There it is. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Look,
Woohoo.
he's got the mouth wide open there. The teeth. Here's the horns.
Well,
Looks
good
like two
night,
horns.
Christian. Good night, Christian Pike.
Oh, he's going to sleep already?
Yeah, it says he's got to go to bed. Good night,
All right, good
Christian
night,
Pike.
Christian.
Thanks for coming
Thank you for
by.
tuning in, brother. Anytime you want to show up, man, I got plenty more pictures. All right. Let me see if I can find another one. Here you go. This is the one of the woods. It's right here.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
It looks like yin yang, primo.
Yeah, it does, right?
And you really think about it because it's got white in the face. Watch. See, it looks like it's got a white face right there.
Yep.
It's right here.
That's it.
Right there. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Down the tree. I hope Brother Christian doesn't have any nightmares tonight. Like right there, it looks like a DDN right here. See how he's looking?
What are those?
Is that primo?
The, some white stuff up there on top of the trees. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah.
Right there in the middle.
All right, let me go back to you real quick. I hope Brother Christian didn't freak out. You have a good
Yeah.
night, Christian Pike.
I hope wherever he goes next, he tells them that the truth is here.
I know Thursday's just kind of like a slow night. That's why I wanted to do
An
a
early
show.
live.
See, I got this one, this shirt on tonight.
I was gonna wear that shirt too tonight, man, but I've been wearing what I'm wearing all day since I got up. Oh, he wants some treats, man.
There you go. I got some
Excuse
other
the
ones
extra.
that I haven't even worn anymore.
Huh?
Got a lot of other shirts.
Makes me want to go put mine on.
He did it. He said he wanted to know about wanted somebody that was over there at the other show trying to know about Skinwalker shapeshifters, and I said, oh, I got some videos that I can show you. So I guess they kind of freaked out and took off instead.
You went to go talk about it.
They probably freaked out with that. They're probably like, oh hell no, let me get the hell out of here.
I'll probably wear that my shirt like that tomorrow and call it Thorpe Friday.
Right? Uh, Mr. Aaron says, I've been watching X Files up as a paranormal stuff just like the stuff on this show.
Well, their stuff is made up. This stuff is not.
I think the stuff from there is from things that they gotten off the archives. So they recreate a story.
All right, Mr. Anderson. It's 11 o'clock, cousin. Where is the mascot?
Uh, he was already came here for his treat. I think he was outside.
If you will excuse me, man, I gotta go do something about this stuffy nose.
Yeah, all that's affiliated with the occult, Hollywood, music. All that has to be affiliated with that. I mean, I do have some pictures that I could share, but uh, we are talking about the Shapeshifter Skinwalker, so I can share some other things here that I have. It depends how people view the world, right? If you really pay attention, you'll be able to see the true nature of this world, which you'll be seeing things that are amongst us. They are here with us. Just sometimes people can't tell what's around us in spirit. Uh, I can share a couple more videos here if y'all like. I want to share one with y'all that I haven't shared at all. I'm just gonna pick up a random one. Okay, this one here is the one. This one here is the one that I was saying. It's a giant snake. If you look at the beginning of the photo, I'll go to the beginning of the photo. Boom. Right. I don't know if you're there, cousin Jesse, or not.
I'm right here.
But this is the one that's in spirit form. It's like a giant snake. This is the body. It runs through here. But then here is the face.
Yeah, I see that.
So I'm gonna go frame by frame because I did something to it so you can see it better. But it's pretty massive, man. It was just I am me.
Isn't that the snake you said told you it was coming for you?
Yeah. Here's the face. There's the body. It's pretty long. So what I try to do is try to blur out the background so you can see it better. Right here you can see the body, and there's the head, but it could possibly look like a snake slash dragon, right?
Yeah, I see it. Just coiled up on where the head is. It's in a coil, sitting looking, facing at you.
The body.
There's a coil in the head.
So I'm gonna what push play. That's a pretty good look at it.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, right there. I just try to block out the scenery so you can see where it's at. Right here.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that thing's tall.
Was that primo?
It's coiled up pretty high.
You can see the face here, primo.
Right there. Yeah.
The body. There's a good look at it too, right there.
Yeah, there is.
I'm just gonna push play on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, Rebel's here for a treat.
He heard me ask about him.
All right, let me get out of this picture. But it's pretty massive.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty massive. I guess we live too early, primo. There's nothing wrong with going live early, no.
Cynthia's asleep right now, man.
Yeah.
She was hurting.
It says, I know it's a fiction, but you real demonic entities. Watch the Legend of the Sword movie. Yeah. Here he is again.
He knows it's almost midnight. Hi, Rebel.
You seen him?
Yeah,
He said, you stunned everyone with an early live.
yeah. They weren't. I wasn't expecting it either, man.
Yeah, well, I was going to do an earlier live, but I seen Wolf Dan. He was sharing the video of the woods, the one we were talking about yesterday. Uh, I'll tell you, I'll show you the video he was sharing. He was talking about it, and there were some of these people there. Some were trolls, I guess, and I thought, hey, you're more than welcome to come over here and check it out. And they want to know about Shapeshifter Skinwalkers. I think it was a guy that was here, but he left. He probably got scared with the video.
Hmm.
I don't know.
So he was showing it on his channel, and people were asking about it.
Well, he's showing my video that I sent to him yesterday. He was showing it, sharing it there, which was let me see if I can find it real quick. He took up too early, man. It's too early. I guess he must have been a kid or something. He probably had to go to bed before bedtime before school started. This is the one. Wait up. Okay, let me share it with y'all. This is the one we're sharing because he jumped on for a little bit yesterday. Okay, so we're talking about this video.
Yeah.
He was sharing it on his channel, talking about it, and I was trying to tell him that whatever they are, that they're tall as hell because right here and right here
Mm-hmm.
from the ground where the ground is to there, that's pretty tall.
¿Qué pasó, loco? What's up, Smurf?
Just that by there, that's like 13 foot, easily 13, 15 foot
Mm-hmm.
tall right here. Easily. So there's a little bit of better picture of it.
Yep.
There's one, and there's two.
What about the one in the back? There's a white face right there.
It's the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the teeth. Then you got this one here. The eyes looks like a lycanthrope. But I think they're all of the same, shapeshifter skinwalkers.
Right there where you had the arrow, man, there's a white face. Go straight up. Right there. Eyes, nose, mouth, jaw.
Like a skull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's that?
Who we got in the lobby, man?
Smurfy just came in.
Smurfy?
Yep. He says, "What's up?"
Yeah, he was saying that
Yeah.
it looked like Jeepers Creepers.
Yep. Yep.
Uh shoot. You're here?
Ain't that thing
He
the do
he
the
said that it
defeat
looked like
again?
Jeepers they look like Jeepers Creepers here. That he's
Mm-hmm.
wearing a hat or something.
Aren't those things set to eat already, man? Hasn't it been asleep long enough?
Is it 23 years or something? Every 23 years?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Let the hunt begin. You can
Hunt
lead the
begin.
way, Gideons. We'll let you handle Rebel, and you can lead the way. Questions, comments, anybody? What we just seen? Hmm. I hate when that happens.
¿Qué pasó, primo?
Me estoy ahogando con el agua, primo. You got stuck in my tonsils. Doctor said if I take my tonsils out, I can sing. That means I'll be able to sell tamales. Come on, guys. No questions, no comments, nothing.
I think it's just a day, man. Today's one of those days that everybody's dragging a little bit, you know?
Ooh. Subers wants to be boots on the ground. He says frontline combat ready. Not me, X. I'll be in the rear with gear. You're gonna patrol with Rebel, man. You need to get the Scooby snacks. Rebel don't work for free. What's going on, Red Runner? Welcome to the show, my brother. You still at work? Careful, man.
I'm moving some pictures over that I want to share with y'all real quick.
Hello, Wasp Bear. Welcome, Bounty Hunting Bear.
Good evening.
I've shared just about all my DD encounters, X. But if you want, man, I can share the one when I saw the big hand, man. I was 7 years old. We were living in Matamoros in Colonia de la Gaviota. I still remember, man. We were staying with one of my dad's cousins, and the cousins and I were sleeping in a room. Had three girl cousins and one boy cousin. Can't remember their names. Been so long ago. But we were all laying down in the bedroom, man, and then I hear a tapping on the window. And, we were making noise because we were supposed to be asleep, but we were fucking around excuse my language, we were messing around in the bedroom, just not doing what we were supposed to be doing. And then I heard it again. And My cousin, the oldest one, she was the female. She said, "Están tocando la ventana." I said, "I know, yo sé que la están tocando." She goes, "Asómate a ver quién es." "Hello, Annette, welcome." And I said, "No, tú abre la cortina." And she goes, "No, no, you open it, háblala tú." So I opened the curtain and I saw the biggest hand, man, I've ever seen crawling up the window like this. And it didn't have an arm. And I screamed like a bloody murder, man. The best way I could describe it is I screamed like a chick in a horror film. That's how I screamed. And they came in and asked me what was going on, and I told them what I seen. They opened the curtain. Of course, they didn't see anything. It was gone. And after that, I was pretty traumatized. And uh, when it would get dark, I would just start crying and screaming, and my dad couldn't stop me from screaming. No matter what he did, I'd be screaming and crying, and I wouldn't want to go to sleep. So finally, he sent me to live with a blind brujo for a year. I remember he picked me up, and I remember he brought me back, but I don't have any memory of that year that I spent with him. I don't know where he lived. I don't know what we did or what was done to me. I don't know nothing. So yeah, I got like a missing year that's been completely wiped out from my memory. And yeah, that's my encounter with la mano. Some people call it la mano peluda. The way they told me in Matamoros, it was la mano pachona. So it's different ways that they can call it, but it's still the same hand. Yeah, but then back then, if I remember correctly, my dad was real heavy into meditation. Man, he would always meditate in a dark room, and he'd be meditating. When he'd meditate, he'd meditate for hours on end. So yeah, that's my story of the mano peluda. Yeah, man, I was tender, man. I was 6 or 7 years old, man, and besides that, I had already experienced that running with that thing that looked like my brother that wanted me to go down into the basement to play with it, and I didn't. When I got to the living room, my brother was sleeping in the living room. So, like I said, I was young, man. When they started following me around, I was really young. Pinches Murphy. You heard me stop myself, huh? I almost said it, but you said it. Okay. La mano olía a pescado, güey. Ay, ay, ay. Then from there they took us deeper to Mexico, man. We wound up in Las Norias, Coahuila, and it was called Las Norias because it was a bunch of like little huts that were scattered everywhere, and every little hut had its own Noria where they got water from, man. And that's where I had my first encounter with the lechuza. Yeah, the very first week that I spent there, I think it was on a Saturday, Friday or on a Saturday. I heard it whistle and I whistled back, and my cousins were like, "No, don't whistle back, pendejo. Te va a venir a sacar los ojos." And sure enough, that night I heard it land in the yard, and I was peeking through the blanket that I was covered up like a burrito, and saw a hand come in through the window and feel around where I would usually sleep. Then I saw the face of an old lady come in and look around, but she couldn't find me because I was on the floor in the middle of the room. It was a mud hut hecha de adobe. That's the summer I learned to swim. I did a baseball slide from the middle of the yard and wound up in the pond. Didn't know how to swim. Learned how to doggy paddle that day. Had to claw my way out of the pond, man, because I kept slipping back in because the water kept running in there. It was raining real heavy. Yes, I do. Exuberance, meditation, yoga can open portals unknowingly to these entities because you're creating an opening because you're concentrating on well, to me, I always look inward when I meditate and try to find the next level to ascend to a higher plane to get more in touch with your spiritual self. So that's an opening because you're leaving yourself open, your body open because your mind is not in your body when you're doing that. That's why yoga is forbidden in the Bible, man. You're not supposed to do yoga. It's a sin against the Lord. Hmm. Yes, we freak out about it too, exuberance, because he went to live with a bruja, and but I don't think he went and stayed as long as I did, man. Yeah, I think he did maybe 2 3 months, maybe less, and I went for a whole year, man. But at least the bruja didn't block his memories the way the brujo blocked mine. You're funny, Smurfy. Yes, walks with bear. They do follow through the bloodlines because our bloodline, the gift that we have goes back to our great grandmother. See, I didn't hang around like Abe did, so I didn't really get to know her as much. But I do remember she had white hair and she always wore it in a braid. You could tell she was native. She all her kids look native, man, and her great grandkids that from her daughters look really native. What are you trying to say, Smurfy? I am the master. Kiss my converse. Let's see, went to Chicago, saw that. Then after I saw that in Chicago, I would hear people call my name, and I would turn around and there was nobody there. Then they started. When I became a teenager, they started sitting on the edge of my bed. Uh, Me too. Kiss them. Uh, Abigail, we've been on for an hour and a half, and you barely realizing I'm not wearing a hat. uh, I'm glad I'm not a. Hi, Lawrence. How you doing? I'm glad I'm not a shadow figure. Abigail, you never would have seen me. Not much, Lawrence. We're just here.
I'm downloading some pictures I'm going to share with y'all that you haven't seen.
Hey, it's Murphy. That's Mr. Nuff. Oh, okay, Abigail. Anyway, I went from that, and then I saw that wolfhound that followed me and made me go up a tree. And I was here in Fort Worth when that happened. Stayed in the tree all night. Uh, we lived in a house where There's a blood stain in our bedroom door, in the bedroom floor. Well, congratulations, you were on PRT, Lawrence. Thank you for coming by. Yes, he was, Smurfy. I thought you were a master debater. Smurfy. And yeah, we were living in this house, and we started seeing this black shadow figure that would walk around the house to the outside, and they would always disappear at a dead stump out in the front yard. And then it started coming in the house, and then we started waking up with scratches. So there was like about 8 to 10 people sleeping all in my dad's bedroom. We all abandoned the rest of the house because it was coming in the house, and my dad put up una palma bendita on the top of the door, so it couldn't come in the door. And there was like all the people stretched out on the floor, and we all slept in the same bed. I think my dad saw it on the porch because he slept right by the window, and it scared him so bad that he wet himself. So after that, we moved out, and the house burned down by itself after we moved out. Hi, Lisa Haskins. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Then from there, I wound up at Abe's house and seen everything that Abe's house had to offer. The the guy with the hat with the glowing eyes that would always be smiling at the window. The peeping tom that was in the back room that you could see from outside, and then when you go back there was nobody there. The spirit that was in the restroom at that house, standing by the door. The one that would look through the window while you were taking a shower. The one that would try to, hello Lisa. The one that would try to come up through the floorboards in the last room. Maybe Smurfy. The thing that tried to drag me under the bed at Abe's house, or sleeping between the bed and the couch. I mean, Abe's house. Too many things to remember that happened there because there was the activity was off the scale in the house. I mean, you could see his mom sitting in the truck on a full moon night, and the truck, the doors were open and closed by themselves. It was just a gambit of things there at the house. So, any questions as to what I've been speaking on? I'm ready to answer. Rebecca Suazo Mondragon, welcome. Yeah, Lisa, when I lived with Abe, it was really I'm gonna say chaotic because there was no adults in the house. It was just a house of nothing but teenagers with no adult supervision. But yet the chores got done, bills got paid, had food to eat, and we never missed a day of school. Back then, Abe was the man. He took over the family, and I have a lot of respect for him for that. He took care of his brothers and sisters when he was 15 or 16 years old. Well, I really don't like to talk about that exuberance because every time I talk about that, Benny Blanco comes in. But yeah,
About what, primo?
he wants me to talk about Palo Mayumbe. Well, the only thing I could tell you that my dad was in a, I guess
Wait up before you put it. Let me put a video dealing with that. A little
All
short
right.
reel for you. It, shorts. The bottle of Mayumbe short. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Check there. Here it is. Uh, okay. Go to live. I'm gonna share it.
Uh, Lisa asking how many years did I live with Abe? I think about 3 years, right, cuz?
Uh, two or three, two maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There we go. Go ahead, cousin. Share your story.
That right there, people, that's an altar. And it's used for Santeria or it could be used for Palo Mayumbe. That is a Chango Macho inside. And my father belonged to, I'm going to go ahead and just call it a covenant. They had a witch doctor and a lot of members that went with the palero because, they had to have a palero to do whatever they needed to be done. And only he could do it because he was like the witch doctor. And I've seen him make a lady that never walk just by sacrificing animals. She was able to walk. Uh, I've seen him do a cleansing and a tearing. Yes, Abigail, we're duendes. No, Lisa Haskin, I don't know if it was the house, if it was the there was a lot of witchcraft and stuff done around that house, and a lot of I think a couple of if not one or two of Abe's uncles practiced the Black Bible. Now where was I? Ah, Lisa. Um, he made that lady walk. He did a cleansing and he did a tearing, which he got that guy and cleaned him with agua florida and holy water. And there's no paleras, Lawrence. Females can't do that because of the flow cycle of the month. The dead spirit would come for them and take them. And let's see, what was that? The lady in the wheelchair. Then he did a cleansing and a tearing. And when he did the tearing, he ripped that dude's clothes with a knife, and then he cut him with a razor blade, and called on the spirit of the woods to see if he would be the one that was gonna protect him. Uh, the spirit of the wood came and said yes, and it was his protector. He was trying to get protection against the police, and it protected him. It protected him for a long time. As long as they kept sacrificing animals to it, it would be his guardian spirit. Uh, I seen him when he tried to become a saint. They made us all wear white and put ashes on us, and sat him in a chair and put a candle on his head, shoulders, uh, back of his hands, on his knees, and on his top of his feet. Then he had to go and talk to the spirit of the water to see if it would be his protector. And the spirit of the water told him that his own worst enemy, he had it in his house. And sure enough, when everything went south for that man, they found him in Cuba in the jungle. The wild animals were feasting on him. The only way they found out it was him is because through DNA. Well, the one that what I saw, Mr. Anderson, the spirit of the woods, it looked like a little young tree, and the legs were real skinny. They looked like a tree. They looked like a tree, Mr. Anderson. But it had eyes, a mouth, hands. But yeah, it looked like a tree.
I think I have a picture or something like that, Primo. I'll share it with you while you sharing your story.
And yeah, that's how he ended up. What the spirit of the water was telling him was that he was his own worst enemy. And yeah, he went to Cuba, got together with some girl, and he beat her. So her brothers chopped him up in the middle of the jungle, and just the the, the animals were feasting on him when they found his body. And that's all I got to say about that. I got out of that because I didn't like the senseless slaughter of innocent animals to appease the blood of the muerto. Because the muerto will do whatever you want, but you have to appease them with blood, be it animal blood or be it human blood. They prefer human blood, but you can appease them with animal blood. The muerto, they go to the graveyard and steal a bone, and they bury it in cemetery dirt, and then they sacrifice to it, and it has to do their bidding. They got a bunch of enchanted wooden. There you go. That's what it looked like.
Look, he's got something in his hand right here.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I got out of there because I didn't like the senseless slaughter of innocent animals.
Right here looks like a spirit of a little kid.
Yeah,
So you, the spirit of the wood, the kid is with the spirit of the woods.
yeah. I didn't see the kid. I just saw that standing right there.
That looks like Mother Nature itself. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Just like the water spirit looks like water.
I'll let that one run by itself, man, for a little bit.
And yeah, exuberance. That picture he's showing, I had never seen it till right now. But I
Yeah,
saw that thing.
it's the first time he's showing it. That I
But
said I think I might have a picture that
what
is
what
like the
I,
spirit of the woods.
what I seen looked exactly like that, standing right there.
Yeah, they can be very big too.
It'll put the palo in your nalgas if you're not careful. Yeah, Smurfy, just so you know that no female could be a palero because the the curse of blood that the women have, um the muerto will turn on them and kill them. Just like no gay guy can be a palero because he acts feminine.
They get killed.
Hmm.
The Huggable Succubus would not make it.
No, no, he gets speared. You're welcome, exuberance. Like I said, I've done a lot of crazy stuff in my life, man. That's one of the craziest. But uh, nobody can tempt Smurfy. He likes it. He likes it. Get Smurfy.
It's kind of like the movie "You Tick Like a Man." You know, the movie where they go up the alien's butt.
Yeah, but yeah, exuberance. Uh, that right there was. I only got into it because my dad was in it. That's how I got my little pyramid over there.
Well, yeah, you had to seen this picture before, Primo.
I never
I
seen that picture, but that's exactly what I
never
saw.
showed it because I
Yeah.
didn't think how the people would react to it.
No, when I saw it, I knew what I was seeing because I had seen it before. I don't know about that little kid in the picture, but that thing standing right there, that's what I seen come and say that he would be the protector.
Murray, Smurfy said that would mean I practice palo mierdo.
Palo cagado.
Damn. Then we're hitting the 2 hour mark early.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to share that picture with y'all. I've been having it in the archives for a while. I said, I have a lot of pictures that I haven't shared, man, but I wanted to share that one. I mean, it's
Hey,
been
Primo.
in my group. What's up, cousin?
That gives a whole new meaning to cagapalo.
Right.
Oh man. So yeah, I was around 19 or 20 when I saw that thing, man. And he was the palero was standing there with a little kettle burning charcoal and all kinds of stuff, man, and chanting in African and until it showed up. He would grab the dove in his hand like this, just from the
Mm-hmm.
bottom, and point at it with his finger and recite in African. I don't know what he was reciting, but he'd go like this, and the dove couldn't fly. As long as he was pointing at it and talking at it, he would go like that, and it wouldn't fly away from his hand. He'd grab it from the head and pull the head off, and sprinkle the blood.
I do got some pictures to share with y'all that I was downloading off my phone. I put them through Messenger. Let me see if I can get to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was a good picture, no, Primo?
that was a good picture. It took me back. It took me back, cousin. I was like, "What?
All
All
right,
right,
let
well,
me. I'll share a couple of pictures with y'all. Let me go to. I downloaded a couple of pictures to share with y'all.
good night, whooped in. I'm feeling better, bro. Thank you. Good night, and God bless you as well."
Well, here's one picture, but I don't know if you're even going to be able to see it. It might be too small. That's what I'm thinking. Let me get out of here. It might be too small. Let me try to share a different picture. Right up. Maybe this one. Okay, let me go back to you, cousin. Let me go back to you, so I can share. Can you see that, or is it too small? Oh, you can see, right?
I can see the picture.
Right up, cousin.
Wow, I see the face right there.
Right up, right up.
He's standing right there. Some of them, bit.
Let me get to it real quick. I think that's as big as I can get to it, but right
You don't need to
here
make
is
it.
it's right in here. You can see the it's looking at me. You get the eyes right there. So that's the face.
Cousin,
I don't know if I can get
cousin,
it any bigger.
cousin.
Yeah.
You're missing the spirit of the woods is standing right there. His face is right there. Go. You see where you were pointing? Go toward your right, toward my right, and you'll see the face of it standing right there. Go straight up. Go back a little bit. No, no, too much. A little bit more to my right. No, you're going around to the right. This way. Go. Now go straight
Right
up.
up.
You went too far back. Go back
Oh
to the
shit.
right.
This right.
Oh, no, the other
Or
right.
the,
Go a little bit more. Where's the arrow? A little bit more, just a pinch. One more pinch, and go straight up, and you'll see the face right there, man. You can see the eyes, the nose, the mouth. A little bit more to the right. No, the other right, mi primo. You went too far. Right there. A little bit to the left, and you'll see the faces right there. Right there. That's the head, the face, the nose, the mouth. All that right there is the spirit of the woods is right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I was trying to share. These pictures here with y'all, but you can see it. Okay, let
Mm-hmm.
me go to the next picture.
Hey, I see you, Abe.
This one here is what called the the void.
No,
Well, not the void, but you'll be able to see the portal. For
no, I'm
those that
looking
have the
at.
eye to see, you'll be able to see the portal right above my head. There's a round portal up
Uh-huh,
there.
and there, right there where the arrow is, I see two red eyes. Right behind your left ear. Other left. No, no, go back the way you were going. Right there. I see
There's
two red
around
eyes
like
right there.
right here's a portal. Look, it's
Yeah, I see the
circular.
portal. Yeah, I see the portal. But I
See,
see
it's
those red
circular,
eyes looking at you.
and there's something coming out of the portal, man. Right here.
Yeah. There's something to your
There's
left and
one
something to
here,
your right.
and there's one that looks like a wolf of some sort up here. You
Welcome,
can see
Tara,
the
baby. How you
snout,
doing?
cheek, the eye, the forehead. It's right there, standing there. But it's a portal there. That's where they've been coming out. That's in the path of Elms Grove. You can see the face here of this one, and of course, there's something else here in the
Yeah, there's
center.
something up there. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the portal. You see the this circle, how it looks black. That's the portal, and there's things coming out of the portal.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one here,
Mm-hmm.
looking. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Uh, Sharing the pictures. Let me see who's commenting. Now, and I'll continue to share some more pictures.
Madeline, how you doing?
Then
How you
somebody said, "Dang, I
doing?
see the." It says, "Look at the eyeballs."
How you doing, Wendy Queen?
Comments. I don't want to say too far back. Yeah, definitely a lot of activity in this picture, man. Too
This is
much that you
Wendy
really will have to get. If you really look at it, there's a lot of activity in there. But that's definitely a portal in the path of Elms Grove. Look at there's one here looking. There's here one looking. Look at the face. You can see the eyes, the snout, the cheeks. Possible DDN. Well, not possible. It is DDN. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next picture. We can always come back to this one.
Hey, Madeline, how you doing?
Everybody recognizes this picture.
Isn't that where the yin and yang is?
No, this is a picture from Elm Grove, the one that's in the on that episode. This was a Haunted Season 3, Episode 2. Something is out there.
Hmm.
Something is out there, not human. There's a lot of activity here, actually. I'm
What
going to
does it
show you
look like
some of
it's
the.
on fire?
Right in here is one. Here is another, which would be the one I said that was all midnight black. Look at the face, the
Mm-hmm.
teeth. One here, the eye, the nose. That's pretty big. Um, Here, there's something that looks like like my dog Rebel. Down here, there's another
Yes,
thing
all
here
right. Mm-hmm.
looking that looks like wolf-like. Up here is another one like this. If you can see that there's the eyes to it,
Mm-hmm.
kind of resembles this one. It's up here and it's coming through from out of the tree. You could say it's a form of a dark shadow figure. That's how they manifest. I want to show you some other little critters. Do you remember the story when I said that was like I'm thinking it was a familiar because it looked like a freaking like a mole of some sort? It's right here. Look,
Mm-hmm.
there's the face, the nostrils, and right beside it is another one. This one looks freaked out. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that looks like a freaking some kind of troll or some shit, but it's pretty small. And if you really look into it, you know how I said that now that I'm watching this closer through the big screen, you know how the DDN they like to manifest and they're in between. If you really look here, it looks like someone's standing right here because it's the eyes and the mouth. And then over here in this corner, looks like there's another one standing here.
Yeah,
A face.
that's his back.
Yeah. So yeah, there's plenty of things of in this, you know, that you can tell there's something here, standing here, and the one that are totally standing here. So there's one, two, three, four, five. Little spirit of rebel. That's why I don't take rebel with me to the woods because I want nothing to happen to rebel. Get
Hey, primo. Hey,
this
primo.
one that's here.
What about that
Yeah,
little one? What about the little one that's standing underneath the one on the corner that we saw his back? Underneath him, there's a little one.
we're
More
here.
right there, right there. That's a little baby one right there. Those are
Yeah,
the ones. That's the legs to the one that's standing with his back facing. But underneath him, that's a little baby one, man.
yeah, a lot of activity in this photo. But this is the ones that are freaked out. They're coming out of the tree lines. And this one's coming out of the tree right here, and it's looking. But then you got the one here in the ground that looks like a wolf right here. You see the ears just looking from here. And this picture's from during the day. Let me see the comments here. Who we got here? How you doing, Sister Alyssa, Tara? Thank you. How you doing, Sister Madeline? Okay, I'm catching up to the comments. I'm gonna show a couple more pictures, y'all. Okay, let me go back to there. Let's see what the next picture is. There we go.
Mm. Yep.
This is
I'm
in
both.
that path. Jesse said, "Get out of there, cousin. There's something there. Don't go there." This is when I go into the path, which is the area I go investigate. I will have to find the other picture where it don't show the lines, but the reason I divided it that way is because there's one here,
One on the other side behind him.
there's one here, and there's one down here. There's three of them that were following me on that path. You can see their eyes, and the eyes right here. So there was three that were following me on the path. You see my face, how I look.
Your eyes are closed.
But do you see how I'm looking? Is because I can sense them behind me. No, when people ask me, Brother Abe, do you ever sense them? Look at my face. What do you think I'm doing? I know they're behind me. That's why I'm looking
Yes,
that way.
Lisa. Yes, Lisa. He's got the proof that they're out there and that they do exist.
So in this path, there's three of them following me on one side of the path here. Could be an possible another one over here, but I'm just getting the most obvious one, which is this one, and this one. There's three, and you see how dark they are. They are in disembodied form. When we talk about that, they can use the elements. Well, one of the elements they can use is to look like smoke or a shadow figure, and there you go. That's why they look like that in the background behind me because they're in spirit form. There's nothing blocking there for them to even manifest that way to have a shadow. You can see the sun all around here, but that's the form that they took in, a beastly form manifested into a shadow form, and they're behind me on this. Especially this ones are the ones that are very close to me. This one is.
Welcome beyond the box. How you doing?
So, what do you think about that picture, Primo?
I think you were being stalked, and I told you to get the heck out of there. I
Well,
told you. I told you.
I rely on my senses, and I just you know just go with it, even though they're right there beside me. Yeah,
I wasn't even near where you were, but I could sense them through your phone.
yeah, and the thing about my pictures, how you doing? Beyond the box. The thing about the pictures is, I mean, frick, I'm in the freaking picture itself, so they're right there. They're in plain view that people can see for themselves that they're right there. There's one here, here, and here. There's the eyes or the source of energy. They're in shadow form or smoke form, following me.
Well,
This is a path that goes towards that location where the electrical plant is. Well, what do you call those, Primo? Where all
transformer.
that?
It's a
A what?
transformer. A
Like
transformer.
yeah. But they were right on me. This one look how big this one is here. The face, the eye, one right behind him. That's only like a couple of inches away from him. They were tracking me, man.
He has a very strong love foundation, heavily love foundation. Lisa asking.
Yes, and as you see, I got extra protection around my neck here. Okay, I just wanted to share this one. Let's see one more time before I go to the next picture. Let me see what the people are saying over here. Yeah, I went into the archives, into my pit photos. I got plenty other photos that I want to do it this way, be able to share with y'all so y'all can see. Now, before I could show you a picture, but I couldn't show you where it's at. But now I can show you with this way. I can show you where it's at. So I'm gonna go to the next picture, and if I can find this one without the lines, I will find it so you can see how it looks without all this markings. So I'm gonna go on to the next picture now. Here we
This
go.
supported demonic nebula Nephilims beyond the box.
So I got that picture, but I'm gonna go to the next one because the next one is where it's at. This is by the creek in Elms Grove.
Oh, he's right there,
There's the branches,
right in the middle, right there.
and it's right here.
Uh-huh.
See the face of it and everything. What does that look like to you, cousin?
That looks like a dog man from where I see. What about that black disembodied spirit that's in front of him? Right there on the stand la rama, there's a black figure right there in front, sticking out like Darth Vader. Right there. You passed it right there. That's it right there.
I don't see something else over here, but I just wanted to stick to the most obvious, which was this one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, just some crazy pictures, man. That I this picture I captured at the time frame that I captured the video, primo, of the thing that was looking at me that it turned
Mm-hmm.
his head and everything. This is the
Yeah.
same time frame. So you say you see something here.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to show you this. That one, that's pretty tall. So the close up would look like this.
Wow. Okay, cousin.
Which one could you see it better, there or
The other one?
here? Here you go.
Yeah. You can see all of it right there. All of it.
Yeah. See what some of the comments are. Okay.
Oh, Beyond the Box says she has to go to Elms Grove
Ooh,
tomorrow.
what do you got to go do over there? I think she said she got a friend that lives there in Elms Grove. This is on the other side of Elms Grove, where you used to work, sister. That's the we used to go fishing. That area where I captured this one is from the area I used to go fishing because you used to work at the club. Well, there's an area there where you can go fishing. That's the area this is from.
She says she has to take something to her friend.
What's your friend's name, sister? Maybe I know her. I mean, I lived there for about 15 years. I mean, what is your friend's name? Maybe I might know the name. So she knows that area that I'm talking about. Okay, let me go on to the next, but that's pretty big. Ain't it? All right, let's see what else we got here. Is one I just took and captured something in there. I don't know what it is. I was messing around. It looked like something sticking out of here,
I
like
was looking at
Anubis.
that. Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
There's a body.
Uh, there's horns up there in the middle.
Yeah, there's something else back here,
Mm-hmm.
but I just wanted to share that picture.
She
If
says her
anybody else
name.
would like to see
She says
something, look something over here too.
she says her friend's name is Lori Patton.
Lori.
Patton.
I don't remember Lori. I used to live. She probably lived on the other side of Elms Grove. Lori. Okay, let me go on to the next. Or is people seeing things there, Primo?
Huh?
Anybody seeing something in that picture? Lori Patton.
Mm, Nobody said nothing. Morgan says maybe you could ask her if she's experienced anything in that city.
Okay, here we go. Here's another one.
Oh, he's big.
Yep. Whoever has
Thank
the
you,
eye to
Morgan.
see. This one kind of looks more of a woman like, but I might be wrong.
Well,
But it's
that's
right
the
here.
thing. Beyond the box, a skinwalker can turn into anything. A big cat, a big dog. The Bigfoot.
So I put the arrow where there's something here, but look at this, cousin.
I
Something
was
else
looking at
here.
that. I told you it was tall.
So you got this one here,
Mm-hmm.
pretty tall, and then this one that's standing right here. Looks like a woman from the face, actually. I might be wrong. That area right there was in the area where the truck where the truck and there was a little campsite where the person that was missing for about 2.5 months. That's the location. So there's definitely some activity there. You know, as you can see, I'm sensing the energies around me, that's why I put the camera that way, is because I sense something behind me. I think I was hearing whispers, also disembodied voices, all kinds of activity.
That look like something there upside down, cousin.
I was
That white part right there, right by your shoulder, that looks like something's head down there, and the body stretching up like it's standing on its hands. That
right
white
by
part
me.
right there, yeah, yeah. That white part right there in the bushes. Go back to my left, right there. The, the head is hanging down.
Uh,
Yeah, right there. That's the head right there. Looking good creations by Tina C. Welcome.
so let me go to the next one. Now
Yeah, he's
this
right
is
there.
the death of Elm's Grove, y'all.
He's right there. You can see
Uh,
the head and
there's
face.
there's many here. This is nearby the portal. The portal is probably up in this area up here. This is what's below the portal. Look at this one, y'all. Has one eye,
Yep.
like a beak in the ear, but with one cyclops eye.
And there's another eye over here on
One
this side.
here with a freaked out hand, real skinny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Over here, there's one standing, looking at
Mm-hmm.
me. There's one there. There's one here, here, here. Seems like something else is standing here.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to show you that picture. That's from the path of Elms Grove. Definitely a lot of activity in there.
Wow.
So you can see them, primo.
Yeah.
That's not no debris. That's not no. That's actually some entities that are standing in the middle of the freaking path.
Exuberant says he sees four clearly.
There's definitely something down here too. Something here. But yeah, there's many here. If you really take a look at it, you'll see several.
That, that arm is deformed, man.
Oh, there's one that looks like a big cat. That looks like I've seen it, sister, beyond the box. That looks like a which is the one that's got the spots? Is it a leopard?
Yeah.
Like a leopard? One I seen one there in Elms Grove, over there by the swimming pool, where there's a park bench before you get to the swing sets, or the slides on the left side of Elms Grove, right behind the office. I seen one there where it broke a branch, a big acorn branch. He broke it and landed on the ground beside me. He looked at me and he ran into the creek. Then he came out of the creek and ran it back on the park and went to the opposite side of the park where I had my encounter with a six. I'm looking at the comments here. Yes, to my understanding of what I heard from other people, about the property that is possible native Indian burial ground. That area, the area where the embark is, the land that they just sold, the golf course, and the airport was native Indian burial ground, to my understanding. That's why there's a lot of activity there. Oh yeah, they're everywhere there in Elms Grove. You should see them at nighttime when they come out of the woods. You're like, what the hell is that? You see all these dark shadow figures. I mean, I could see them from my home where they would come out of the woods. I just wanted to share the photo with y'all. Yeah, I guess I got lucky that I was able to capture them on this photo. And what's weird is I had just barely walked through here to get to the area I was standing because the path is that way and they're blocking the freaking path. What does that mean? That means that they can drain your energy to be able to manifest. They're draining your energy. They were. Could you say that's a Mexican standoff or just a
Yeah.
total clica? Like they're gonna jump the hell out of me.
I don't know, man. It's showing you that creepy arm.
Look at this one, primo. There's the one up here has one eye. He's got one eye right there, like
Yeah,
a
I see it.
cyclops.
Uh huh.
Mr. Anderson, what is this one?
It's
Just a
like
random
four.
picture. I have a lot of pictures, man, that I haven't shared with y'all. I just don't want to freak out people and stuff. People will ask, well, how do you know? Where's your proof? I said, well, here it is. You want to see it? You can see the one that's here all black. It looks like a freaking dog man or something in that nature, right? Maybe a freaking pan or something from the face. See it right there, the body. They're blocking the whole path. That's right, Mr. Anderson. A bird head. There's a bird beak right here, but then there's one over here. It looks like a beak with one eye. But the big one, the legs are here. I think the head is right here. It's the ear. There's like an eye. It's like hiding behind all of them. Now that one's huge. Just a lot of things. And I'll go back to the picture of the portal. This is nearby the portal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That the portal where all this is happening is up here, up on top. And I'll show you the portal in a moment. So let me go to the next one. Yes. Let's get to the next picture. I wanted to, take some time off to show you a picture that I caught to capture one night when I used to walk down do my exercises. There's nothing but the woods around me, and I'm walking, and I see this path in the road in the sky. To me, it felt very comfortable. It's like the passageway to heaven, where it says that the passageway is very narrow. But I thought it was a pretty beautiful capture how you could see the like a road or a path in the sky.
It looks like something fell.
You know what I'm saying?
It looks like something fell.
It looks like a path, like a road.
Yeah, it looks like something fell and then fell by that tree.
Yeah, I just wanted to share it with you. It's an old picture. Okay, here we go. Who's that young fella there? I don't know what happened.
That looks like Sergeant Sears.
This when I was younger.
Looks like he's
Uh,
looking for a count.
for those who have the eye to see, I want to show y'all something. Of course, you know that's me. You can see me here. This here is an acorn tree that goes up, right? I want
Yeah,
you to pay close attention to this here. If you look at this right here,
I saw that already, right there.
there's a nozzle. Here are the ears,
Mm-hmm.
and here's the other ear. That could be possibly this is a day after when I went into the woods trying to help the woman crying for help. I was looking for evidence. That possibly could be what the cryptic community will be called a what do you call it? Newborn dogman or a what do you call it? Adolescent.
A puppy.
That, here you can see the lines of the acorn tree, how they are,
Mm-hmm.
right? The the this is not part of the acorn tree.
Looks like
And
Snoopy.
it's standing right behind me looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
But look at how tall it is, man. Just by it's almost up to by the ears, probably around to my shoulder area. So it's that tall already. And if that's a newborn, I'm gonna say newborn, but if it is like a manifestation of it, I mean that's still pretty tall. What do you think, cousin?
I see it, man. It looks like a little pup.
Yeah, it's right here. It's tall, man. Look how big it is.
Mm-hmm.
The ears are way up here, probably up to my shoulder areas. But this is an acorn tree. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Let me go to the next one. Here we go. Now, this is a path that they were blocking. They were blocking probably from this section on up. In this one, you can see two of them. Well, I think cousin Jesse seen one ear,
Yeah.
but this is the one that I want you to focus on. They're standing right here. This is arm or hoof or whatever, and it's pretty tall. That's
Yeah.
probably like I say like 11, 12 foot tall, probably 10 foot, 11 foot tall, standing right here.
Mm-hmm.
And down here, you can see another one is looking at me. You see, remember when I talk about yin yang? You know what's weird, cousin? I see something else right here.
Mm-hmm. And it's looking at you.
Yeah, well, that's the path in Elms Grove, brother and sisters. Let me go back to the comments. Sorry that haven't been seeing them. Beyond the boxes, Jesse said a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a pretty big puppy, all right.
Mm-hmm. You'll get your slippers.
Yeah, they call it a juvenile.
We've been on for 2 hours and almost 30 minutes, cousin.
Yes, sir. Let me go back in here and see. I think I might have one or two more pictures. I think. Oh no, that was it. The ones I wanted to view. View out of view. Oh shoot. What happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Can y'all see
Things
this one?
things are always waiting for Abe, runner.
Hey cousin, can you see this one?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
Well, check it out. Box. This is nearby. This location where I took this picture is nearby the auction place, right across the Domino's. Uh,
Hmm.
If you go there, there's an empty lot where there used to be a house that blew up. Well, this is from there, from that location. As you can see the acorn tree right here.
Hmm.
Right here is where you
Right in the
see
middle. Yeah, he's right
a
in the
native,
middle.
a shapeshifter skinwalker, or a native right here. You can see him with his uh, gear on and everything. It's right here in the center.
Hmm. I see him. He's wearing a black hat.
Yeah, shapeshifter skinwalker, whatever you want to call him. And something else here to the front of it. I don't know what it is. There's definitely something else here, but you could see him here and is a native. I would say possibly a Tonkawan, could be an Apache, a Comanche, a spirit of of a native. Maybe that's where he passed away. I don't want to look too far deep, but back here, who's ever seen Land of the Lost?
I have.
What was the name of the little monkey or the little ape
It's
caveman?
Chaka. Chaka.
Here you go, little Chaka right here. It's got like seven things in that picture, man. This looks like a little Chaka or a little, I don't know, he's small, but definitely the native here. Okay, oh, what we got here? I want to go back to the portal one. There you go. Yeah, they're everywhere in this picture, man. On the sides, here, and up here, here, they're everywhere. Okay, yeah, we've been going on for a while now. We go back to the live.
Hi, cousin. Nice to see you, man.
Who we got here?
Lisa Hanskin says it looks like a child.
Well, you was there when that happened. Yeah. No, she's not really into that, like sensing or anything like that. But she has been with me when certain things happen. When I would tell her how witches and warlocks come up to me for no reason and like try to say something to me, like challenging me spiritually. And she witnessed it one time, where a person came up to me and said something to me, and after he said what he said, I just ignored him, like if whatever. And later on, as we're coming home, we're at a dance. She's like, "It's true what you say. These things do happen to you because I witnessed it myself. I was with you when this happened." I said, "Yeah, it, that's part of the balance, spiritual warfare." But Sister Moore's going to the Mike Tyson fight. Sounds good.
It ain't gonna last long, Morgan. Tyson's gonna eat that boy alive.
The Renner said, "Abe, the picture with you standing there and the shadow behind you scares Smurfy. Reminds me of the shadow behind him in jail." Oh man,
I'm, I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
Smurfy, is that true, Smurfy? Yeah, you know, when you experience something or go through something, that can, man, keep you dramatized there for a while, man. Seeing something that you don't understand or can explain, and you're too afraid to speak to anybody because you're gonna feel that they're gonna target you, say you're crazy and all this stuff. Well, I already know that anybody can say a story, but to get the proof is a thing, right? So it shows, okay. I said, when I share my story, it's not just going to be a story. So I'm going to capture the evidence also, whether it's a short, a video or a picture. I'm going to capture it. So like that, you know, people can come up against me in a negative way, and that's what I've done. You could
Welcome,
say
sister.
is I made my little recorded everything, my trials and tribulations of what I went through in Elms Grove, and I captured it all, and here I am on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Maybe I should show, put the name to Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. No, not the Grove. They're everywhere. You know, that's the thing. Let me see if I can find. I don't know what. How much battery do you got, cousin?
I got 25% left, man. I'm almost done.
Oh man,
I started with
does it go?
100%, man.
Does it go by pretty fast?
Well, when the camera's on, it does. When the camera's not on there, man, it lasts like 5 or 6 hours. Josie, the Smurfy doesn't think you're joking, runner. He didn't even say nothing. I don't got nowhere to plug into Beyond the Box.
What happened, primo?
Beyond the Box asking me to plug in my tablet, but I told her I don't got nowhere to plug into. The cord for this tablet is really short.
I could share one more thing before we go. Let me see how I can share it. Though
Yeah, that's what I said, Beyond the Box. I said, crap.
this one is. I think there's something in this. If I can get into it, it's a video. Let me see if I can get it up there. Can you be able to share it? Okay, here we go. Before we all go, I know everybody's probably tired. They're probably like, "Dang, everybody's sharing this crazy stuff." Here's a here's an orb that I caught in the woods. I know it's pretty dark, but you can see it up here. The orb is up here on top of this little tree. It's a day that I was hearing all kind of movement around me. You can see it up on top of the tree right here, the orb. So I'm just gonna play the video so y'all can see. Let me see. Do I mute? I didn't put any music on it, so here we go.
Well, it's got music in it.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! This one doesn't give me an option
That's all
to
right,
mute
man.
it.
Just let it play. Just let it play.
All right. I just wanted to share that with y'all.
Mm.
All right, there we go. Yeah, we started the show at 10 o'clock, brothers and sisters, and we are at 12:42. So we were done pretty fast. That everybody's used to tuning in from
11 to whenever.
11, 11 or to whenever, but I decided to go early tonight because cousin Jesse got to get his beauty sleep. So
Dude, it's ugly.
when does
It's
Tyson
ugly
fight? The fight tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Oh, you gonna go check it out, cousin?
Nah, man. I ain't gonna go see that abuse. That old man's gonna beat that young man like he was his daddy, man. You mess with Tyson, man.
It's gonna
Good
be
night,
what
young
kind
boy.
of fight is it gonna be? A just a demonstration or exhibition, or is it gonna be a real
No,
fight?
Tyson wants to knock him the hell out. Good night, everybody. Saying good night already, man.
Somebody said the Mike is gonna destroy that little punk.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Sister Lisa Haskins.
Good
So,
night.
out of a poll here, because we know a lot of this fights from the Paul camp, they're staged. Do you think this fight is going to be staged, or do you think it's going to be a fair fight, like that they're literally going to go at it toe to toe? Any takers?
Uh, yeah, Smurfy, he's gonna go to the hospital because Tyson made it to where they can only win by knockout.
What?
Yeah, Tyson changed it to they can only win by knockout.
Oh man, you're gonna send it to the hospital.
He's
When do- so
gonna be eating
they're
too
gonna go.
slow.
They're gonna go till only somebody gets knocked out, or what?
Yeah, yeah. The only way you can win is by knockout, man. He ain't trying to have that Paul dude uh win by any other way.
It says they changed a lot of the rules for this fight. So how many rounds are they fighting? Is a bigger question.
Yeah, I think maybe 10. I'm not sure. See, I need a
Boxer.
lot of beauty sleep, exuberance, but the way I look, bro, I could sleep for 20 years and still need beauty sleep. Men ain't supposed to be pretty, brother.
Is there any
You look.
questions from the viewers? So nobody got to see my shirt, but I'll show it to y'all. The same one that cousin Jesse has. We use for the show. Let me light it up some.
It's Lycanthrope Thursday.
There we go. You see it better.
Yeah. I was gonna wear mine too, man, but I've been wearing this T-shirt all day. I didn't feel like dirty in another shirt.
Yeah, we can do a Dogman show or something tomorrow, but they got the Tyson fight. Oh shoot, you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah, beyond the box. I seen pretty men too, but they were gay.
Uh, can y'all see me better now? Let's see. There's a face.
Ooh, look, hey, it looks like Rebel.
All right.
8 2-minute rounds is what they're gonna fight, says Morgan.
Two, was it 2 minute
8,
rounds?
yeah.
Oh man.
Because she said that they were pretty, Smurfy. I didn't say they were pretty. Beyond the Box said they were pretty. You ain't gonna catch me slipping, brother.
How much is? I wonder how much they're charging to for the tickets.
Ask Morgan. She bought some.
Morgan, how much were your tickets? Thank you, Looking Good Creations. Cousin Jesse, is there any final words you would like to say? I'm trying to go to where it says three. You got 11 minutes. Will you have enough battery power to go 11 minutes, 11 more minutes?
So I can try, man. It's at 21% right now.
Okay. Once we hit the 3 minute marker, we call it a night. Let's see.
Good night, Cynthia. Sleep
Good
tight.
night, Cynthia. Good night.
Try to holler at you in the morning so that you can go to sleep. Adios.
Let me
She says you can get tickets up at the top under $100 to $200.
what the hell?
Hey man, Tyson gotta get paid, man. He ain't gonna knock him out for free. It's gonna be crazy over here tomorrow, man, with all the traffic in Arlington.
I wonder how
Gonna
much
be.
money they're paying them for the fight, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I don't think I've shown this picture here. Let me see what this is about. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good one. Uh,
Wow, she says 20,000 for ringside seats, cousin.
wow.
They're eating this time. That's Murphy. He said he won't need tickets. He'll just wait outside in the ambulance to drive Jake to the hospital.
All right, can y'all see that, Primo? Are you there?
Right, right there in the trees.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
here.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
There's several there. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna let it play. Let it play.
Wow.
I'm just gonna
Yep.
let it play so y'all can check it out for yourselves there.
And it says all your shirts are cool. Wow, cousin, there's the proof
Thank
right
you,
there.
sister Annette. Was that cousin?
All the proof is there, cousin.
Yeah.
The LBO want to quit talking smack. They should come and look at your videos so that way they can quit talking smack. Well,
I
they
haven't
can't
heard. From,
do.
I haven't heard from those guys. None of those people have come out trolling anymore. They're like, uh, brother Abe just don't give a damn. Sorry to see us. Don't give a damn. Let's stop trolling them. So they kind of settled down.
It's
I mean, but
because
they
they're
still troll us on YouTube.
it's because their saber tooth tigers got repoed.
You can see it right
Netflix
there.
is,
I'm walking in a path, and they're right there by the tree line, right by the edge.
hey cousin. Smurfy says that Netflix is actually showing that fight for free.
Netflix.
That's what Smurfy's saying right there.
There it is. The face right here. The eyes right by the edge of the path.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for the ambush.
Just trying to ambush you, cousin.
Yeah, trying to ambush.
Got 10 minutes, cousin. 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes. Let's see. Let's share another one. Let's see what else I can find here for the members. Whoever's still up, or did we lose half of the audience?
I think we lost some of the audience. A lot of people said goodnight.
Okay,
Only the
they're gonna
hardcore,
they're gonna miss out on this one then.
only the hardcore members are still here. Smurfy and Ed.
Let's share another short reel with you.
Well, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, man.
All right.
Well, as quick as I can possibly go.
Hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna share one more video with y'all. Once I find it, I'll share it. Yeah, this one is at nighttime that I want to share with y'all. Let's see if this is it. Oh, wrong picture. They put it. Well, I don't know what happened here. You send me somewhere else. That's crazy. Did it again. They don't want me to show no more short reels, I guess. That was weird. Yeah, that's weird. Sorry about that, brothers and sisters. It just putting me out of what I was trying to show y'all. I don't know what is doing that. Let me get out of here. Uh-oh. Oof. Let me see some of the comments here real quick. How you doing, Sister Casual Conversation in GNA?
That's a good question,
Yeah,
cousin.
I've seen all kinds of activity in the same area where they're coming out of the woods, they're coming out of trees, and they're coming out of open space, like just out of thin air. I was trying to show this thing, man, and it started acting funny on me
Oh wow.
where it don't want me to show the video. It was kind of like freaked me out that it wouldn't give me the option to share this video. I guess maybe the government is trying to get not get me to share this video. Let me see if I can do it again.
Hi, CC with GNA. Hi, Prima Ivy.
Yep,
How you doing?
it booted me out of it, cousin.
Yeah, the government don't want you to show that. Ooh, I'm out of water again.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that to me, man. It's not letting me share that video. They'll do it one more time. It's a video that I caught at nighttime on the side of Elms Grove, and it's not letting me share the short. It's taking me to a completely whole different video. But let me try see something here. I'm gonna play it and pause it. Pause it. Let me see if if that's part of the. You can't see nothing right now, right?
No, I just see us, me and you. Welcome, no BS for me, please. Or as Smurfy calls you, knobs for me, please.
Okay. I guess it's like that because it's got different pictures in there. So let me. I guess we can go frame to frame. Let's start at the beginning. That's
Hey, I know
me
that guy.
when I was in the army. We just seen that picture, reviewed it.
Mm-hmm.
There's the picture of
The witch.
the bruja on the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the eyes, the face. You see the hair. It looks like she's holding a cat of some sort here in her
Mm-hmm.
definitely some kind of animal or something here in her right beside her. You see that? Maybe a
Mm-hmm.
lechuza. What do you think that is?
It looks like a cat.
Looks like
A
a
cat
cat
or
right here.
a dog, man.
Yeah. And here in the front, there's something here, but definitely the leg there. But okay, let's go on to the next picture.
All the ones behind you.
This one here and one here laying on the ground. There's the face. You see it, primo?
Yeah, I see it, cousin.
All right. Let me go on to the next picture on here. We already seen that one earlier.
Mm-hmm. Seen it earlier.
All right. It's got an arrow up here. There's something up
Mm-hmm.
here.
Something up there and
Looking
something right there on the side beside you.
the what?
There's something right there by your left, right side of your head, right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
All right. We seen this one already.
Mm-hmm. Seen that one too.
Oh, this one's midnight black right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the nozzle. So the eye's supposed to be oreja. It's right behind me. This is the one that's got the DDN giant.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Elms Grove. This is nearby the portal. I think the portal is over here somewhere, nearby the portal.
3 hours, cousin.
Okay, let me finish up here real quick. Okay, this is the one I wanted to share. This is in Elms on the other side of Elms Grove by the creek. I'm walking, and you can see something here. The face is right here. So there would look like a dark silhouette, but the face is right here.
But behind him, there's one that looks like a fucking werewolf. Behind that silhouette you just pointed, you can see
Mm-hmm.
the eyes, the ears, the muzzle. What? You passed it. Right there. Right there. That's the muzzle. The eyes are right there. The ears up higher. Right there. It looks like a werewolf right there.
There's something over here that looks like this one right here
Mm-hmm.
behind me. That's the one I wanted to share. Where there's one here, there's another one over here on the path that's pretty big because you can see its silhouette. And look,
Mm-hmm.
if you really look at it. So this was walking behind me, and this was right by me.
And the one back there has got yellow eyes, it looks like.
This one,
And the one I no, the one I told you that's there that looks like a wolf. Right there. No, back. Right there. You can see the yellow eyes. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. You see the yellow eyes right there on the left side of the arrow.
oh, up here.
No, you're way off, man. You need to come down more to the left. The other way. The other left. Right there are the eyes. Right there. The arrow's right on top of the eyes. It's a whoop. It's a whoop dude.
Yo, let me see what else is on here. Oh, you remember him?
Oh yeah. Wow.
We've seen that one already.
Mm-hmm.
The one up here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we're almost done here. There he is again, a little bit
Mm-hmm.
closer. Remember him? Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Marranito.
the one that said, "Call me Marranito, call me little pig." And Anubis. Anything else? Oh, that's it. And saying that, cousin Jesse, what would you like to say to the viewers of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters
Good
before
night
we
to
go?
all of you. Good night to all of you. May the Lord protect you and while you sleep, and may your day be full of blessings when you wake up. Good night, everyone. That's it for me, cousin.
All right, cousin. Thank you. Good night. God bless.
God bless you all.
Yes, brother Exuberance. It was following me. He was tracking me. Uh, that was nighttime. That's when I started. That's where I captured the one where it's moving. They call me Marranito. It was. I think there was more than one there actually. Possibly a pack of DDN. Because yeah, they were tracking me, man. I could hear all kinds of movement down that creek. I think there might have been more than one, possibly. I mean, when I ran into the path in Elms Grove, there were six around me, so I'm more sure that they traveled in numbers. So there was more than one. Yeah, yeah, they were following me. The one beside me was following me in the distance. If I got the video, that maybe I would have to look for it so I can play where you can see something moving behind me. But yeah, they're pretty big. The thing is that it's nighttime. The sun set on me, so that's when they come out at nighttime to, I guess, when they come and hunt. Like right now here in Central Texas, it gets dark real fast. So that's when they come out. it's nighttime, you know, whatever they are. But in saying that, thank you all for tuning in. God bless you. Everybody have a beautiful, blessed night. Hope you all enjoyed the live stream. Uh, Love, light, and blessings to you and your families. And always remember to always maintain the Love Foundation, no matter what the situation is, and that you are somebody. Don't give up in life because you're somebody. The Heavenly Father is with you. You're never alone. The spirits of your loved ones are always with us in heart, but you never stand alone. You are somebody. And saying that, this is Soren Cias, Brother Ape Cias, signing off for Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Everybody have a good night and a good morning.